I learned not to follow Dad too closely throughout my life. He likes to spring load all the branches into my teeth.
Yeah, you learn, eh? When you're young, you're falling so close and you gotta get snapped in the eye with this swung back branch. Spring loaded branch. Okay, he didn't get hung up there. Oh, I see him. There he is. Now you get to see him. Oh, it is a big guy, hey? He looks pretty big. On the trap line today, and I catch a few wolves. These are the wolf traps that I set. It's an MB 750. It's a lot bigger than a coyote trap. I set a few of these every year. I'm mostly trapping coyotes, but I do catch a few wolves. Up ahead, we'll have a wolf in a trap, and what I caught him was with a grapple setup. You see the two hooks? When they're dragging it, it catches everything it can. Going down the river, it doesn't have much to catch, but when he finally goes in the bush, the first tree or two that he goes by, I'll usually hook it, and he'll wrap the 9 feet of chain around something, and there he is. And to set these traps, I'll show you the force of these traps. It takes quite an effort to set it, and you put your hands in there and you set her down using your body weight on it. You get those jaws pressed out, and you get this pan up. This pan's bent a little bit, so it's a little hard for me to grab. I got it that time. Bring it up, and there's a little ledge there that it sits on, and you see how I roll. You roll your hands out of there in case it happens to fire prematurely on you. That will smart pretty good, maybe even crack your finger on a big trap like that. And there's the MB 750. So let's go track that wolf down, see what we got. So every couple days I come down here and check my traps, and I had 5 traps set in here. And I have my bait right there, the rib cage from a cow. And I left my best set, I thought, was down just over the edge of the rivers right here. So there was you can see a little bit of a trough here that they like to walk through. You can see now, you see all that mess going past that set spot? That's something hitting that trap and dragging away. And that's what we're gonna follow right now. It's a lot of fun because you don't know what you're gonna have in the trap. And if it's a wolf, they're all different colors, they're all different sizes, so they're very interesting, very fun, anticipating what you might have at the end of that drag mark. So we went up the riverbank edge here, and he came and he cut back down to the river again. He went right through the willows here. So I had him hooked up here for last night or a day or so, and he was wrapped around the tree really good, and he was fighting hard enough that he couldn't get away. But as we're coming up now, I think he just got lucky and unwrapped it perfectly and is able to leap away. The good part is there's no trap laying here, so hopefully he's still there. Okay, he didn't get hung up there. Oh, I see him. There he is. Now you get to see him. Oh, it is a big guy, hey? He looked pretty big. You see him from the distance at first, he looked kind of small, but now no wonder he's getting off. Oh, he might be one of those big guys.
He looks big.
Might have got one of the big monsters. Looks like we got one of the huge guys.
Look how big he is.
And
holy.
I have it on film last year. I caught a wolf just not far from here. He went across the river too, got hung up, and he was a big guy. Okay, clip in there, load her up, safety on. When you get up to him, they can change sides pretty quickly, and this guy sure did. At first, my first instinct was that he was going to be a small one, but he ends up being a great big male, so you never know what you got. That's the fun part about trapping. How is it compared to your hand? You have a pretty big hand too, and
yeah,
close to the size of your hand. And now the work starts. Carrying him out is one thing, skinning him is another thing. That's a big chore, and you can't pull his hide down very hard because it's quite tough. So it's the skinning all the way from his tail to his nose, and a big wolf like that probably takes me about an hour. You got him up on your shoulders by yourself?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
He's over 100 pounds, I feel like. Maybe 120.
up from here. And you can bring that skidoo down that river, that'd be fine.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go get it. That'll be easier, hey?
You did it pretty good, eh? You found a good spot down?
Yeah. It's a big wolf packed into a little bucket.